After years of what seemed of using just about every product on the market, doing exactly what dermatologists were telling me to do, taking what they told me to take, I finally figured out how to clear my acne. So in this video, I'm sharing everything I did, and I know these tips are gonna work for you as well. Hello and welcome back to Stronger Than PCOS, where we overcome PCOS one positive thought at a time. My name is Hannah, and on this channel we discuss everything about overcoming PCOS naturally and just supporting each other in our PCOS journeys. If you are new to this channel, I'd love to have you join the Stronger Than PCOS family and hit that subscribe button. So today's video is all about how I finally cleared up my hormonal acne. So I have this video broken down into a couple different categories, but I will say every aspect of this video is so vital. Like, girl, I know where you're at. You've look in the mirror and you're just like, this was me at least, maybe this wasn't you, but I would break down and cry. I had evenings, honest to God, I would just cry every time I couldn't look in the mirror. Anytime I put makeup on, I was just mad at myself. It was just, I'm just letting you know, I know what you're going through, and I promise it gets better. And in this video, I share everything I did, and I know for a fact they will help you too. I'm not a professional or a doctor, so any drastic change, feel free to check with them first. So I'm just gonna give you a background on my skin first, and then I'm gonna get into the major categories that you need to change in order to get that clear skin. As far as my skin goes, through high school, basically all the way up until about age 18 or 19, I had what I would feel like would be perfect skin. And it didn't matter what I ate, what I drank, anything. My skin was just, I even remember my friends being like, how do you keep your skin so clear? And I really didn't have an answer to that. And then come around 18, 19, all of that just flew out the window, and I had flare-ups, all cystic acne all on my cheeks. I had it on my chin, I get it on my temples, and now my skin, that was years ago. So I'm making this video years after I finally cleared it. And my skin now, I feel like, for me, is in the perfect spot. Like, I feel like, for me, when I look at my skin, it is perfect. And that is such a huge thing for me to say because of the dark spot. The dark hole I had dug with me and my skin was just very intense. So just so you know, that was kind of like where I had my acne and where my little story, so you can relate it to yourself. But regardless of if that's your story or if that's where you had acne, I promise you this video is going to be helpful. So the main 5 categories I've broken this video down into is 1, your lifestyle, 2, the food you're consuming, 3, your digestive system, your liver, your kidneys, and your lymphatic system. I just put those all in one category, hopefully to make this video pretty to the point. 4, your mindset, 5, your supplements, and then I do have important points you need to remember that are going to be at the end of this video. So first one being lifestyle. You need to really take a look at your lifestyle and see if it's advantageous to having clear skin. You need to be sure you're getting enough sleep, that you have your stress under control. I know, like, saying the stress part is kind of like you want to just like reach through the screen and slap me, because it's like, don't stress out about having acne, or don't stress or else you'll give yourself acne. And it's like, the acne is stressing me out. Beep, like. So, but there needs to be some form of relief in there, whether that is a hobby to help you not even think about your skin, or something to just release excess stress of maybe a job or whatever's going on in your life. You need an outlet to get rid of that stress and keep that stress under control. You need to be sure, you know, you're having enough activity and exercise, going on to where you're making that blood pump, you're getting that lymphatic system moving. Like I said, adequate sleep. Your sleep is so vital when it comes to your skin. That is when your body repairs your skin the most. So once you implement all these tips, the better quality of sleep you get, the faster your skin will heal. You also, when it comes to your lifestyle, want to really be looking at what skincare routine you have implemented now. So I am a big advocate for simple skincare. I used to have a whole lineup of supplements to use on my skin, and I remember one time my husband, at the time he was my boyfriend, saying like, do you think since you're using all those products that they're causing your acne? I don't use any and I have clear skin. And he didn't mean it in like a mean way. He was coming from a genuine spot. But I remember that remark getting under my skin so much. Like I just wanted to throw all the products at him, at his face. I love you, babe. I know you didn't mean anything by it. But in a sense, like once now that I've gone through this journey, they weren't necessarily causing my acne, but they were aggravating my skin and not allowing it to balance. So you want to keep your skincare simple. I will be creating another video of my simple skincare routine that I've been using all these years of having clear skin after going through that. So feel free to subscribe if you want to see that coming up. Another thing about lifestyle is you want to be getting adequate sunshine. I know the big craze today is slather on the sunscreen because the sun ages you and the sun gives you cancer and all this stuff. I'm not saying none of those things are true. However, the sunscreens today have so many bad chemicals that have actually been shown to be just as bad as the sun rays. Not all of them, but most of the popular ones on the market. Plus, we actually need a little bit of sun. It's just all about getting the sun and not too much quantity and being in the sun in the safe hours of the sun. So you don't want to be going out in the sun after 10 a.m. and just laying out the whole day. But don't be scared of the sun. The sun helped to heal my skin so much. The sun naturally sterilizes and it provides us with a good amount of vitamin D. So be sure to be getting some sunshine. Don't be scared of the sun. Just be smart about it. As far as lifestyle, I know it's like pretty self-explanatory. You've probably already heard those, but there's a reason you've heard them. Really take into account, really reflect on your lifestyle. Where do you need to improve it on? The second category is food. What we put in our body affects it. Crazy story I just want to let you all in on. I remember going to a dermatologist and telling him that I felt like when I had weeks of not drinking soda and I would eat like almonds or avocados, I would notice my skin would seem to like glow almost. And I remember him getting almost mad for me saying that. And it was just this doctor. I know not all dermatologists are like that. But I remember him like kind of laughing at me like, food doesn't affect your skin. Food affects your skin. Don't let anyone tell you differently. It affects your skin. So you want to be sure you're eating a diet that is whole from the source, not completely processed. So minimize processed food, but instead of really focusing on what you can eat, focus on what you should be eating. So lots of fruits, vegetables, nutrient-dense foods. I'm a huge advocate of green smoothies, green juices. These two, green juices and green smoothies, are going to speed up your healing process. At least they did for me. It just is the easiest, most convenient way and easiest on your body to get in all of those nutrients that not only help to nourish your body, but they help to cleanse the body as well. Your body needs those nourishing foods that are going to help cleanse it, nourish it, and support it in this journey. So like I said, green smoothies, green juices are the easiest way to go. You want to be sure to pack lots of green foods, green vegetables, leafy greens into your diet. Lots of healthy plant fats, avocados, nuts, seeds. Those are all very, very nourishing for your skin, along with antioxidant-rich foods. Berries are a great source of this. Sweet potatoes, lots of beta carotene really help to support that glow and help your skin heal. Carrots, Steamed carrots are even better. Broccoli, you name it. Nutrient-dense foods that are packed with antioxidants, packed with fiber, are going to help heal your skin. No dairy whatsoever. Dairy is going to give you inflammation. Acne is a symptom of inflammation in the body. It's an inflammatory response. So ditch the dairy. Eat minimally processed. I know if you're so used to eating dairy and processed foods that it can be overwhelming. So just really, my most important one is to knock out dairy. If you can knock out excess oils like canola oil, sunflower oils, these oils all also can exacerbate acne, and when it comes to your healing journey, that's when you want to let them go. So if it really stresses you out to give these foods up, just know it's temporary. And again, don't focus on them, focus on the foods you should be eating and what you should be including in your diet to give it an abundance feel. You don't want to have a lack or feel like you're giving up a whole bunch of stuff, or else that's going to stress you out as well. Also, avoid white refined sugars, or basically any refined sugars. They're going to lead to hyperpigmentation in the skin. They can actually age your skin even more, and also they feed that inflammation and acidity in the body. So you want to just be consuming foods that are going to be anti-inflammatory, nourishing, rich in antioxidants, and alkalizing to the body. So keep that in mind when you go to reach for your next meal. I myself ended up going to just a plant-based eating style. However, I cleared my skin before I did that just by implementing what I just said and eating clean. So keep that in mind and do what works for you. Third category being digestive health, your liver, your kidney, and your lymphatic system. Every system in the body is connected, so when one's off, the other's off, but these all are very closely related. You need to have a digestive system that is breaking down food properly in order for your skin to get that nourishment and also to rid your body of excess junk. So you want to be sure to be eating foods that are high in fiber. You want to be sure to be eating lots of fermented foods. If you can't get fermented foods like kimchi, coconut yogurt, or almond yogurt, they have lots of non-dairy yogurts now. Sauerkraut, but not the sauerkraut you buy on the shelf. I'm talking about actually raw sauerkraut with lots of probiotics in them. If you don't find yourself eating all of those, which I myself don't, just be sure you're taking a high quality probiotic. I will link the probiotic I am taking currently down in the description box below. Also want to be sure when it comes to all of those systems to be getting proper hydration. Again, this is like, everyone knows this, but not everyone does it. I'm telling you, once I upped my hydration, my little pimples started to fade away. So not necessarily the cystic pimples, but the little pimples that are just little red ones with the white heads, those started going away, especially on my temples. And when I gave up the white refined sugar, the ones right here on my chin went away. And when I gave up dairy, the ones on my cheeks really started healing. But it wasn't until I implemented that whole foods diet and all the other tips I'm gonna name that it completely went away, that I felt like when people see me, I'm like clear skin. You get what I'm saying? Lemon water, adding lemon to your water really helps to nourish your liver, your kidney, flush them out, helps your lymphatic system move, and helps your digestive system. Lemon actually has similar acidity to your stomach acid, and you want good stomach acid for digestion. Another thing with the lymphatic system, which is like our drainage system of the body. So when it gets clogged, that's when we see a lot of pimples pop up. And all the stuff I listed, water and fruits and vegetables, all that are gonna help keep it clear, but also getting that light exercise is going to help. The sunshine helps to drain the lymphatic system as well and make sure that it's flowing as it should. On to number 4, which is mindset. I'm sure if you've seen any of my other videos, you already knew this was coming, but mindset is crucial. You could implement all these everything in the world. You could read a book that says the exact physical changes you need to make in order to get clear skin and still not get it if your mind is not in the right place. I know what you're feeling, how it feels like no matter what you do, you just can't overcome this hurdle. And it feels like your confidence is at the floor. It feels like every time you look at yourself, you can't stand what you're seeing. This might not be the story for you. I'm just saying how I felt. And feel like you're doing everything. You see your friend who doesn't do anything, who has clear glowing skin, they're drinking soda, they're eating chocolate, they're just eating processed food, they're eating dairy, they're eating ice cream at midnight, and they just still have this clear glowing skin. Here you are, take a little sip of something you shouldn't and you have a flare-up. I know. But you can't be focused on that. There is something about you that friend you have that your friend doesn't. And not that that matters, because that's not my point. But I'm saying, one, don't compare yourself to others. Stop it. Two, no one is looking at your skin. Only you are. You are the one being the most critical on yourself. I promise you. I remember, again, I'm gonna go back to an example, when I was just having this breakdown over my skin, and my boyfriend at the time, just looked at me and was like, Hannah, how was the person's skin at the last place we were at? How was the cashier's skin? Did it have a pimple on it? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, exactly. You're not noticing that. People aren't looking at you for your skin. Only you are being that critical on yourself. And if there is a person that's pointing it out, it's because they have an insecurity inside themselves. So they're trying to see flaws in you, even though your acne is not a flaw in you. So remember that. You are perfect the way you are. And even if your skin were to never change, which thank you God it can, I mean, that's a blessing in itself. Be thankful that you can do something about it, but you are still perfect, and you are still beautiful, and you are still competent, and you are still just as much as a woman, just as much of a person as the person with clear, beautiful skin. Remember that. You truly, truly are beautiful. And tell yourself that, even if you believe it or not. Look in the mirror, as silly as it feels, look at it and be like, I am beautiful. I am gorgeous. Look at my skin. Look at my skin. I am glowing. I am beautiful. And believe it, and say it, and say it, and say it till you believe it and you see it. Because when you speak things, they will come. I promise you. Take it from a girl. I say that all the time, but take it from a girl. So instead of obsessing of what you don't like about your skin or your body, find things you do like. And I remember a point where I would hear that and be like, there's nothing I like about myself. And I can almost like tear up about that, because I just feel for any of you girls going through what you're going through, because no one should have to feel that way. No one. But I'm telling you, regardless of if you think you can find something or not, someone can. And you have so much more beautiful things about you than you even know. So force yourself to compliment yourself. Force yourself to love what you have, love who you are, and love what you look like now. And get excited for the skin you're going to have. Get excited that you found this video. This is a sign from God. This is a sign from the universe saying you're on the right path, that your clear skin is coming. Your confidence is on its way. Be thankful for that and really feel it. And I promise you, this whole skin healing process is going to be so much quicker, and you're going to enjoy it so much more. You're gonna come out knowing more about your health and how food affects you than most people around you. So just really marinate in that feeling of see yourself with clear skin. See yourself with this clear skin you want to have. And I promise you, it is on its way. Number 5 is supplements. So I took a liver cleanse that really helped to finally clear my skin. I will link that down below. Next is the supplement zinc. Zinc is amazing if you feel like you've done a lot of these tips and you're still seeing breakouts. Many times if we're low on zinc, it shows in our skin and our nails and our hair. So take a zinc supplement if you need to, or you can also eat pumpkin seeds, have massive amounts of zinc in them. I will link the zinc supplement I take down below. It's a liquid zinc, so it's a bit easier to take and it's a little better absorbed than, say, a pill. Be sure to be taking a high quality probiotic to to stay up on your digestion. They really help to cleanse the liver, cleanse the kidneys, cleanse the body, and they also are usually packed with minerals. Last supplement that is like tried and true is turmeric, and then ginger as well, but turmeric more so being the all-star for skin. Turmeric is known to kill skin cancer cells. It promotes glowing skin. It promotes liver health, kidney health. It's just amazing for your brain. Everything, basically, it benefits in your body. Look up the benefits of turmeric and you will be shocked. So really try to include turmeric. Every place has it in the seasoning aisle in the powder form. You can also do, like I like to, if I make turmeric tea, in fact I made some yesterday so my nails might still be yellow, just finding the raw form too and kind of just grinding it up and making tea out of it that way. And ginger, same thing. Ginger is also going to help with your digestive system. So if you feel you have acne along with lots of digestive issues, ginger is very, very soothing for the digestion. All right, so that was it for tip number 5. Now some random notes to remember. If you need to wear makeup to make yourself feel better, do it, and don't feel bad about it. Don't let anyone shame you for covering up who you truly are or any of this crud. If you need to use makeup to make you feel beautiful right now or to give you confidence, do it, and don't do it with any shame. I did it all the way up until I finally cleared my skin, and of course I wear makeup sometimes now too. In this video I purposely didn't wear makeup just because I find that, you know, I want to show you all that I actually did clear my skin. I'm not just saying this. If you need to wear makeup, I know some makeup even has some salicylic acid in it. I'm not big on chemicals, however I did use a concealer with a spot concealer that did have salicylic acid that I would put on each pimple while I was healing them. So not something I'm really big on, but I did do it, so I'm gonna be honest. And it did seem to help clear them. Don't be scared of facial oils. Yes, coconut oil can clog your skins and all that. I'm not talking, but like avocado oil, olive oil, you know, you can see which ones you feel work best. But don't be scared of the word oil. In fact, usually the more oil you use on your face, the more it signals to your face not to produce so much oil. So I myself did not suffer from oily skin. I had combination. But I do know that once I did start using facial oils, my skin became more balanced. Remember that it may get worse before it gets better. I know that's not what you want to hear, but when your body goes through a stage of cleansing and renewing, impurities can start popping up in your skin. So it may flare up about a week, 2 weeks, maybe even a month after you implement all this. Also, something that really helps to heal your skin a bit quicker are masks. So I am going to be making a separate video on DIY facial masks that really helped my skin to heal quicker, and even now if I feel like my skin's under a lot of stress, some that really help. And I have one tried and true that just transformed my skin that I will be sharing. So be sure to be subscribed and have that notification bell clicked so you are aware of when that video posts. For any of you that are still interested and haven't yet gotten one, my Stronger Than PCOS necklaces are available. I will put the link down below if you are interested. They're just a great reminder when you're wearing them, when you see them in the mirror, to be like, yes, I am stronger than PCOS, and you get back in that vibe and get that confidence boost to keep on keeping on. That sums it up for this video. I hope it helped you all in some way, shape, or form. Give this video a thumbs up if it did. Feel free to, you know, leave a question down below if you have any questions, or let me know if there's a tip that you've been using that you feel really helps that I didn't mention below. Also, be sure to type I am stronger than PCOS down in the comments. Get it in your subconscious mind. Type it, write it, say it out loud, look at yourself in the mirror and say it, because it is true. We are in this together and you are stronger than PCOS.